Okay guys, this is I keep here, and in today's video I want to talk about the previous video that I did, the one about let me just pull it up. The one about the Broadcom Wi-Fi support for macOS, Sequoia, Sonoma, and Tahoe without the root patches. So I've been using the Wi-Fi in about a day or two, and everything is okay. But there are some things that I want to point out in this video so that it can help someone out. So first of all, let me just go to the thread in the forum, and right here you can see this person right here. It says when you set disable mapper to true or yes in the kernel in your config.p list, you're actually disabling the Apple VTD, without which the new Wi-Fi firmware cannot be loaded, hence activation of Wi-Fi fail. So this one is true right here. So the moment you go to, let me just open my config, not my EFI. So where is the EFI? So let me just show you what he actually meant by that. So let me just open with, and if you come to the kernel right here, if I check the disable IO mapper and restart my machine, I'll not get the Wi-Fi. Right here it will disappear. So if I say, let's say I enable the disable IO mapper in my config.p list, after restart I'll not get the Wi-Fi and it will not work. Okay, like he explained right here, it says if you disable it, Apple VTD, without which it depends, the new method of enabling the Wi-Fi will not work since you have disabled the IO mapper. So sorry, you have enabled it, that one your Wi-Fi will not work. So it's better stay disabled like this one. And let's continue. Setting it to no in your config will enable Apple VTD, provided VTD is also enabled in the BIOS. This being the condition is that required for the new Wi-Fi to function properly, and thus enabling Wi-Fi. So if you disable the IO mapper, you will get the Wi-Fi. If you enable, the Wi-Fi will fail. So that one is something. And also the other thing that I noticed too, with this method, you will not get the Ethernet to work concurrently with the Wi-Fi. So let me just show you what I've just, but I'll just, you can see, but for me you can see the Ethernet is working, and I have just connected to the Ethernet, and also the Wi-Fi is working. I can just, they both work. You can see right here the Wi-Fi is connected, the Ethernet is connected, but in some cases you will not get the Ethernet and the Wi-Fi to work. So let me just disable the Wi-Fi. So the next thing, let me just point out where the developer of the Intel Lucy and Intel Mousy Cat has just pointed out. This is about the Ethernet. So this is Mieze, just 20 hours ago. You can see right here, it says all the drivers: Intel Mousy, Ethernet, Intel Lucy RTL 8111 Ethernet, and Atheros E2200 work with Apple VTD under Tahoe. But you need to make sure you have just, right here is where the issue is. Does your main board support the Apple VTD? So here is the issue. But for me, what works for me on the first, when I install this when I installed this, I restore my Wi-Fi, the Ethernet was not working, and I was using the, let me just show you, let me pull up my config.p list. I was using the Intel Mousy Ethernet kex, and that one did not work with Ethernet. I was just getting the Wi-Fi only and Ethernet, but I installed the Intel Lucy kex, and that what brought back the Ethernet. And as I've just shown you earlier, the Ethernet is working, and also the Wi-Fi is working with the disable mapper IO being set to no. So that's something that maybe will help you out. So for me, what brought back my Ethernet and the Wi-Fi together is I disable the Intel Mousy Ethernet, and I choose to use the Intel Lucy kex, and that's what brought back the Ethernet. The next thing that I need to talk about is, before I install the Intel Lucy kex, I had the sleep-wake issue, and that's also the same thing that he raised right here. So the rise to wake in your Hackintosh will not work. So when the Hackintosh sleeps and you want to try to wake it, it will not work. It just throw a kernel panic and it restart. But for me, what I noticed is that everything just froze. Everything. I had to force restart the machine since everything went dark and the machine will not work. So that's something I noticed. But after I installed, and let me just show you, this is you can see this is a screenshot of the panic, and this is the Wi-Fi kex that bringing the panic in the system. So but after I installed the Intel Lucy kex, I've not seen any issue with the machine being froze or getting any kernel panics whatsoever. So that's something you need to just check it out. And also my sleep-wake is working now fine. I don't know if it's the issue with Intel Mousy kex, or but I don't know what the issue there, but that's something the developer will have to look at it. So, and also let me just try, and you can see right here, let me just talk about this, the FNV T919. So for now, this method does not support the FNV T119, since this is the BCM 94360. For now, it doesn't support this one, but in the future, the developers are, let me just point something out. This one is not yet it's still under development. So for now, it's not supported, these other cards, and you just have to wait for the developer to come up with something. But in the future, we can see it being supported, but for now it's not supported. So the guys with the BCM 94360, the FNV T919, for now you just need to get the card, so the supported one, but you can just have to. So this is it. You can come here and choose this is the BCM 943602 CS. This is the one. This is the one that is supported right here. So yeah. And the next thing, let me just test the Ethernet, the speed test. so that you can see, and also I'm going to test with the Wi-Fi. So you can see this is our internet speed. Is a bit trashy, but we live with it. So let me just test it again, and you can see what the speed is. This is my Ethernet. I have not enabled the Wi-Fi, so let's wait for it to just finish with the test, and then we can see with the Wi-Fi. So that's about 8.9 Mbps for the download, and you can see right here it's 9.34 for the upload. So that's for the Ethernet. So let me just disable Ethernet and connect the Wi-Fi, and then we can just test the Wi-Fi. So let me just make this one inactive, so you can see the Ethernet is inactive. So let me just connect the Wi-Fi, and also let me just refresh it. As this one is refreshed, let me just point out some, but this is just a minor thing. With this method, I see when I connect to my, let's say, the Bluetooth, you can see right now I have a keyboard with the Bluetooth, but it's a bit laggy compared to when I did not apply this method. I don't know if that's the issue with the, but that's a minor issue, but they'll have to look at it. So yes, so let's test the internet speed with the Wi-Fi, so we can see if we have any improvement or any. And as you can see right there, straight from the, we get about 5 point, oh, it's going, it's not that bad. So you can see we have got download of 7.7, and for the Ethernet we got a download of 8 point, was it 8.3 or 8.9? So yeah, the upload is now, you can see the upload right here, 0.87 Mbps for the Wi-Fi. So yes, so that's just a comparison about this, and you can see the Wi-Fi, but it's just, it works perfectly fine. I don't see any issue. So yes, so that's it for the issues that I've just pointed out, and I hope with time, when the development is continuing, some of these things will be fixed. So yeah, okay guys, so that's it for that video. I hope you have just get the knowledge about that. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.